Okay, hello, welcome back. As you know, I've been doing album reviews, and honestly, I got one of my favorite albums I've done so far. Mike Dimes. I've known about Mike Dimes since last year whenever I found one of his best songs, Backroom. I added it to my playlist. I thought he was a great artist. So far, about 5 months ago, he dropped an album called In Dimes We Trust. Not his debut album, he's had a couple albums. But I checked out the album. I thought it was phenomenal. I thought it was arguably one of the best albums of the year. Okay, so In Dimes We Trust. The first song, Home. I gave it an 8 out of 10. I think that overall, Mike, his vocals, his beat, his flow, everything is very good and solid. So I feel like that alone bumps almost every song up to at least a 7, and then the music and everything else adds it up. I gave this an 8. Has about 1.4 million views. Then you got Religion. I also gave it an 8, basically the same thing as the last one, but this one's kind of underrated because it only has 100,000 views. Not his lowest viewed on this album, but still pretty low. Then we got Gigolo. I gave it a 7 out of 10. This one I did not like nearly as much as the first two. Really only because every 30 seconds there would just be this weird thing where he just plays like a very auto-made clip. Like he'll just have this very weird auto-tune to his voice, and it doesn't really work. Next one, Paparazzi. This was the song that I added to my playlist, and I thought it was good. So yeah, 9 out of 10. And then, like I said, I found Backroom, which he added to this album. Okay, I'm back. I gave it a 10 out of 10. I thought it was phenomenal. Nothing else can be said. Then you got Love, L-U-V. I gave it an 8 out of 10. At first, I thought the song was going to be about... It was going to be decent, probably about a 7. But then, the beat dropped and everything, and it just clicked. Then you got Where the Party At, which is another song I added to my playlist. I thought it was very good, 9 out of 10. Nothing else I can really say. Then you got No Trends. This one, I thought was actually very good. Wait, actually, reverse that. Where the Party At? I thought it was a 10 until the verse came in. The feature came in, and it was absolute dookie. Yeah, that's why you got down to a 9. No Trends. I gave it a 9. I don't really have anything else to say. Snow White, didn't really like it. I gave it a 7 out of 10. Very low, though. It had 40,000 views and not even 1,000 likes. Wish. It was decent. Nothing else to really say. 8 out of 10. This is my least favorite song of the whole album. Same Gang. I gave it a 6 out of 10. Also his least viewed of the whole album. Only having about 35,000 views. I don't like it. It is most definitely the worst song of the whole album. Then the last song, arguably my favorite song of the whole album, Who Is Mike Dimes? 10 out of 10. I gave it a perfect. It was, like I said, arguably the best song of the whole album. Very underrated. Only had about 100,000 views. Honestly, I think you should go check out Mike Dimes' In Dimes We Trust. It's a overall great album. If you want to skip any, I'd say skip Gigolo, skip Snow White, and skip Same Gang. Every other song on the album is good and above. So, yeah. Overall, 9 out of 10 album. Definitely could have been better. I feel like if at least one of the other songs, like say Same Gang, went from like a 6 to an 8, it most definitely would have been like a 9.5. But because it wasn't, it was still very good. So yeah, 9 out of 10. I think it was a great album. And I hope he keeps up this work because I want to see more Mike Dimes. And he's just an overall great artist.